Good day, everyone. I am Janine Pitaganas from ES 101. I will be discussing to you about a certain topic in Learning Pocket 1 entitled Drug and the Law. So, PDEA, Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency, is a lead anti-drug law enforcement agency responsible for preventing, investigating, and combining dangerous drugs, controlled and essential chemicals within the Philippines. What is RA 9165? It is an act instituting the Comprehensive Act of 2002, also known as Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002. As Comprehensive Dangerous Drug Act of 2002, repealing RA 6425, known as Dangerous Act of 1972, as amended, providing funds therefore and for other purposes. President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo signed RA 9165 on June 7, 2002, and took effect on July 4, 2002. The harmful effects of dangerous drugs. So first, let's define drugs. Drugs is any chemical substance that brings about physical, emotion, or behavioral change in a person taking it. Then, what is drug abuse? So, drug abuse is the use of chemical which result to an individual's physical, mental, or social impairment. So, it refers to the following. A. It is the use of drugs without prescription. So, without prescription of the doctor. B. Use of drugs or any substance for a purpose different from the one with the drug was prescribed for. So anything that does not prescribed by your doctor. And use of illegal or illicit drugs.
Origin of drugs: natural, anything that comes from nature. Synthetic, anything that is produced artificially or processed in the laboratory. Classification of drugs. Number one is stimulants. For example of these is cocaine and methamphetamine. Number two, depressant. Example is sedatives, sleeping pills, tranquilizers. Number three, hallucinogens. Example, ecstasy and ketamine. Number four, inhalants. Example is fumes of paint, paint thinner, gasoline, aerosol spray, and nitrous oxide. Number five, opioids. Example is heroin and morphine. Recreational drugs. Recreational drugs are chemical substances taken for enjoyment or leisure purposes rather than for medical reasons. Factors: why do people take recreational drugs? Peer group. Individuals use drugs to cope with their social group and for the sense of individual transformation. Predisposition. This could be the individual's genetic. Experimentation. Some individuals try drug for the very first time. And family and environmental factors. Individuals who live in a deprived state and with low protective factors have high risk of using drugs. Commonly used recreational drugs are caffeine. It is commonly found in coffee, energy drinks, soft drinks, and on some athletic supplements. And then alcohol or ethanol. Ethanol alcohol is found in alcoholic beverages. And then lastly, nicotine. Nicotine is found in tobacco plant and is the primary ingredient of cigarette. Drug addiction, habituation, and abuse effect. Drug addiction can be described as the state of periodic or chronic intoxication produced by the repeated consumption of a drug and may exhibit the following: tendency to increase the regular dose, an overpowering detrimental effect of the individual and to the society. Physical dependence and drug habituation is a condition resulting to repeated consumption of the drug. Substance abuse. It is also known as drug abuse. It is a pattern use of drug in which the consumer uses the drug in an amount of harmful to them. The effects of substance abuse, there are two types. Short-term effect, it include mood swing, depression, impaired judgment, drowsiness, slurred speech, and etc. Long-term effect of drug may include liver cancer, throat cancer, suicidal ideation, damaged axon, legal problems.